Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So, ladies and gentlemen, today our discussion will be on the fascinating topic of sustainable living. Today we will dive into the question that often lingers in our minds. Can we truly live without harming the earth? Join me as we explore the concept of sustainable living and discover how the earth has a remarkable ability to heal itself when we reduce our negative impacts and align with its healing capacity. What is sustainable living, you ask? Well, it's a way of life that seeks to minimize our negative impact on the environment. It involves making conscious choices to reduce resource consumption, promote renewable energy, and prioritize ecological balance. You people see, our planet is a delicate ecosystem facing unprecedented challenges such as climate changes and the loss of biodiversity. But here's the thing, the Earth has an incredible capacity to heal itself when we reduce the harm we inflict upon it and bring our actions within its healing ability. Simply meaning, if we reduce our bad things that damage the earth will heal itself automatically. Picture this: when volcano erupts, it may seem destructive at first, but in the grand scheme of things, it's a part of Earth's healing process. Volcanic eruptions replenish the soil with minerals and nutrients, creating fertile ground for new life to flourish. Similarly, ammonia released by animals contributes to a natural nitrogen cycle, supporting plant growth and maintaining ecosystem balance. It's truly remarkable how nature has its own ways of healing and restoring harmony. So, the key lies in reducing our negative impact and bringing it under Earth's healing capacity. By adopting sustainable practices, we can minimize pollution, deforestation, and the depletion of resources, allowing the earth to heal and regenerate. But let's be realistic. Achieving complete sustainability may be challenging, but even small steps towards sustainable living can make a significant difference. By embracing renewable energy sources, conserving water, practicing mindful consumption, and reducing waste, we can contribute to our Earth's healing process. I hope you are able to understand me so far. Sustainable living is not an all or nothing concept. It's about making conscious choices in our daily lives and align with the Earth's healing capacity. Together we can Together we have the power to make a positive impact and create a sustainable future for generations to come. What do you think? Are we ready to embrace the power of sustainable living by reducing our harm and aligning the earth's healing capacity and aligning with the earth's healing capacity? We can make a significant difference. Remember, it's not just an explanation, it's an invitation to join the journey towards a greener and more sustainable future. Let's start with renewable energy sources such as wind energy. Imagine vast fields adorned with majestic wind turbines, harnessing the power of wind to generate clean electricity. By embracing wind energy, we can reduce our reliance on finite resources and decrease carbon emissions, contributing to a more sustainable and cleaner planet. Another incredible example is solar energy. Imagine rooftops covered with gleaming solar panels, transforming sunlight into a clean, renewable source of power. By installing solar panels, we not only reduce our carbon footprint but also save money in the long run, as solar energy can help offset electricity costs. Now, let's talk about a significant environmental concern: plastic waste. Single-use plastics like disposable straws and plastic bags pose a severe threat to our ecosystems. But by opting for reusable alternatives such as stainless steel straws, cloth bags, and refillable water bottles, we can significantly reduce our plastic waste and help create a cleaner environment for future generations. Carbon emissions are a leading contributor to climate change. To control this, embracing eco friendly transportation options can make a tremendous difference. Choosing public transport, cycling, and walking instead of relying solely on cars can help reduce air pollution and lower carbon emissions, all while promoting a healthier and more sustainable way of commuting. Picture this: smaller vertical homes that optimize space and energy efficiently. By embracing the concept of compact and well designed homes, we not only minimize resource consumption but also foster a sense of community and connection with nature. These sustainable living environment can incorporate green spaces, rooftop gardens, and communal areas, promoting a shared responsibility for a more sustainable future. Waste management is another crucial aspect of sustainable living. By practicing recycling, composting organic waste, and minimizing waste generation, we can significantly reduce the strain of landfills and conserve valuable resources. Every small step we take towards waste reduction contributes to a more sustainable and circular economy. Now, imagine a world where sustainable living is woven into the fabric of our daily lives. It's about conscious choices such as supporting local and organic food systems, reducing water consumption through efficient fixtures, and mindful usage, and embracing energy saving technology and practices. One thing I would like to add here is that in a research I read, I came to a conclusion that water will become very sought after thing resource in the future, and everyone will be crazy about water. There will be a huge deficit of water in the world. Now, sustainable living it's not just an option, it's a necessity. Our planet relies on us to make the right choices to protect and preserve its beauty and resources for the future generations. It's about finding a balance between our needs and the Earth's healing capacity. I hope these examples have inspired you to take action. Remember, sustainable living is achievable through conscious choices. By harnessing renewable energy, reducing plastic waste, and minimizing carbon emissions, uh, of course, by all these things, we can pave a way for a more sustainable future. Together, we have the power to create a world where sustainable living becomes a norm. So let's make a commitment in to live in harmony with our planet, to choose a path that nurtures and heals. This the choice is yours, and I believe that together we can achieve sustainable living for a brighter and more sustainable future. Uh, lack there are some more things there are some more things that I would like to discuss, which are the barriers that prevent a sustainable living, such as lack of awareness and information about sustainable practices can be a significant barrier. Many people are unaware of environmental impact that they are making and the alternatives available to them. Education and spreading awareness play a crucial role in addressing this barrier. By sharing knowledge and engaging in open dialogues, we can empower individuals to make informed choices and embrace sustainable living. Another common barrier is the perception that sustainable living is expensive and inaccessible. While some sustainable choices may require an initial investment, it's essential to highlight the long term cost saving and benefits associated with sustainable practice. By showcasing success stories and emphasizing the affordability of sustainable alternates, we can encourage wider adoption and debunk the notion that sustainable living is beyond reach. Infrastructure limitation can also pose a challenge on the path of sustainability. For instance, not all communities have access to renewable energy sources or recycling facilities. Overcoming this barrier requires advocating for sustainable infrastructure development, ensuring equitable access for all. By supporting initiatives that promote renewable energy projects and pushing for comprehensive recycling programs, we can bridge these infrastructure gaps and enable sustainable living for everyone. Social norms and cultural practices can heavily influence our behavior and make it challenging to adopt sustainable habits. Breaking free from traditional patterns require a collective effort to shift societal norms and promote sustainable values. We can achieve this through community engagement, collaboration, and inspiring examples of sustainable living. Together, we can create a ripple effect that encourage others to embrace eco-friendly practices as well. Now, let's take a moment to explore how companies are leading the way towards sustainability. Take Apple for example. Apple, they have committed to becoming carbon neutral across their entire business, from manufacturing to product usage and recycling. By investing in renewable power energy sources, improving energy efficiency, and implementing innovative recycling programs, Apple sets a remarkable example for other companies to follow. Their dedication demonstrates that sustainability is not just a choice but a necessity for the future of our planet. In conclusion, sustainable living is a collective effort that requires us to overcome barriers and embrace conscious choices. By addressing barriers through education, promoting affordability, advocating for sustainable infrastructure, and shifting social norms, we can create an environment where sustainable living becomes a norm. Companies like Apple show us that it's possible to achieve neutrality and reduce our environmental impact. Their commitment serves as a powerful reminder that sustainability is not just an option, it's an imperative for a brighter future. So, my dear audience, let's embark on the journey together. Let's break down barriers, spread awareness, and make sustainable living accessible for all. Each one of us has a part to play and has a powerful role in making a positive impact on our planet. At the end, I would like to give you an example of a village that I visited. When I visited there, I thought that I won't find anything much there, but actually, I became surprised seeing that first of all, they were using all their organic waste and they were using it as compost. Secondly, they were also reusing plastic waste in their daily lives. They were also taking all those plastic and selling them to the companies, the plastic waste. So they had a departments. They all of the villagers, they all organized the plastic waste and they uh, put it there, and then they deliver it to companies for reusing and for making other things from them. Especially plastic waste, I would say the most impact of plastic waste is on human life, because according to a scientific study, there are microplastics. Microplastics are plastics that are less than 1 millimeter, and as you all know that plastic do not decompose very easily. It takes several decades for a piece of plastic to decompose, and all these microplastics, they are all across the world. They're in our food, they're in our water, they're all over the place. And in an average human, like, there are traces of plastics in everybody. Like, it's a scientific study that was conducted in USA, I presume. It found out that almost everybody in this world, they have plastic in our system. And the bad thing is, it's not only destroying us. Plastics, they are a very good thing for the cancer cells. You see, cancer cells, they need they can uh, they multiply very quickly in uh, plastic, in like carbon and plastic things. Like, if there is a carbon thing or a plastic thing in your body, it will help the cancer cells to multiply, because cancers can live in carbon, and carbon materials like plastic. So it's a very disappointing thing, and I would say that plastic is spreading like cancer in the world. You know, cancer, when the cancer uh, is starting, you don't usually notice it, but when it reaches its final state and nothing can be done, then you started to see the symptoms. Similarly, plastic is just like that. Every fish that the fishermen caught, they were also went through the lab test, and they all were found with plastic remains inside their body. And also, plastic in the sea is a very big problem. There is a huge waste of plastic in the sea. I would say it's about the size of New York City. It's if compiled, like, together, even a lot more. I don't remember, several billion tons of plastic waste in the ocean. And it's very hard. It's the hardest thing to clean the oceans, especially if something sank in the bottom. We cannot clean it. So so that is a very bad thing that is happening to our environment. I would request everyone to look into this matter and start a sustainable life, and especially stop using plastic things, or even if you use them, recycle them. So thank you very much for being with me, and take care. Have a nice day.